Welcome to Mani Mondays, where I invite you to paint with me. And if you're choosing to paint along, let me know what color you're painting with in the comments below. Today I'm choosing a perfectly gorgeous wintry icy polish by KB Shimmer called Just the Coolest. As usual, I'm starting with Orly's One Night Stand so that it's easier to remove my polish. And I just don't go to all the edges, just in the middle. This way you get the benefits of being able to peel it off while still having your manicure last more than one night. Here we go. Back side. Ooh. Just make sure to let it dry before moving on. And normally I would do a clear base coat next, but this time I'm going to put on a sheer neutral color. It's Essie Gel Couture Fairy Tailor. You might already know this, but Essie Gel Couture line is actually a regular nail polish, but it's supposed to have a gel polish-like finish. Just checking. Well, this side's okay, so we can start this side. I would, and you could, use a blurring base coat, but since I haven't purchased one yet, this is what I use instead. And this time I go all the way to the edges and make sure to wrap the tips. So I never actually used to like doing my nails. I always felt like it was a lot of effort, and I wasn't particularly good at it, so I didn't really feel it was worth it at the time. Still not the best, though I would never call myself a professional, but I like to think I've improved a lot. I've been pretty happy with my results so far. So I think the thumb needs a little bit more time. Looks good. Still very, very sheer. I feel like it gives it a little bit more body. Ready for the main event. So the maker describes Just the Coolest as starting with a pale periwinkle jelly base. Colorful microflakes shift through a wide array of enchanting colors, showing off pale pink to peach, golden yellow to lime, and even hints of blue at some angles. Wow, I love it. Then it has a dash of micro holographic glitter, which adds a touch of sparkle for the perfect icy manicure. Apparently, 2 coats will offer good coverage for most. Those with longer nails may prefer 3. I normally try to get away with 2 coats, which is why I decided to use 1 coat of Fairy Tailor, just to give it that extra bit of opacity, but still keep that sheerness. I feel like sometimes 3 layers of flakies can be a little too intense, and it takes away from, the beauty of like these kinds of sheer polishes. So I got my nails done for the first time, I think for a special event, and it was a gel polish manicure. I loved how it looked and how long it lasted. I think gel polish lasted like 4 weeks on me before the nail growth made it look a little absurd. So getting it removed was like a huge pain. And I didn't do it often, but it was like a little luxury that I enjoyed doing on special occasions. It was worth it for how long it stayed on for. So it's very sheer, and I guess I was hoping for a little bit more blue. But let's see how it looks with a second coat. Oh, look, I missed that. It's the pinky. Moving on, second coat. And I think gel polish is great for many reasons, but I had my last gel manicure about a year ago, and when it was removed, my nails were, I don't know, like ridiculously bendy. I mean, I couldn't put my hands in my pockets without my nails bending. So I had to cut everything down. And that experience kind of left me a little bit traumatized. Not to be dramatic, but you know, it's kind of weird when your nails don't work as nails and they just bend a lot. So that's when I decided to do only regular polish. You know, I was looking for just trying out nails at home on my own, and that's how I found the Essie Gel Couture line, because it's supposed to give you that kind of gel polish feel, and it's supposed to last a while. And then from there, I discovered all these indie polishes, and now I kind of just do my nails as often as I feel like changing my colors. I'm not gonna forget the pinky this time. Okay, let's look at it. Oh, it's almost magical. It is there's a lot of pink and gold, and at certain angles you can definitely see that blue. So, I mean, I love it. I think it's really gorgeous. Okay, so this is where I finish off with my favorite top coat, or kind of like my only top coat. It's that Essie Gel Couture Glossy top coat. And it's still going, even though it's on the last bits. I do have a backup bottle, brand new one, ready to go once this runs out. You know, I'm kind of stubborn, and I will use this as long as I possibly can. I think 2 coats is really great. I mean, yes, I have that little bit of a colored or sheer base, but I think it really helps. All done. So I think this polish is pretty forgiving, but I'll still do a little bit of cleanup just to give it that extra finished look. Just the edges. Plus I feel like flakies and glitters stay on your skin forever. It's good to try to get some off. I didn't realize how messy I was until I'm in cleanup mode. I see all these flakes on the edges. I mean, but a lot of time I just think, oh, good enough. You know, I can't tell if I'm making it worse in some spots. Like the pinky, I feel like I just spread it even more. Oh well, just have extra sparkly pinky now. You know, I'm like very impressed by people who can do such nice manis and have so much control. But I do not. Maybe one day I'll develop it. Okay. I think that's fine. And then we finish out with drip dry drops. So these quick dry drops doesn't fully set a manicure. Like, I would definitely not be doing any kind of heavy work with your hands. But it does help to at least get the top coat a little bit more hardened, or the top layers hardened. And so it'll be less likely to get smudged. Just rub it in a bit. The edges. Okay. And then some cuticle oil. Sometimes I like to put cuticle oil on throughout the day as well, just at least once a day, just to help your nails get stronger and your hands to look healthy. I guess especially with all the acetone use. Okay. And these are the final results. Okay, thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a sparkling week with your fabulous nails.